Good morning friends, this is Ashwani Singh and let us see to the questions which I asked you in the test 1, that is question number 1 to 20. They are mixed questions, so let us see to them. We will try to answer them in a logical way and in most possible less time. So there are two examination rooms A and B. If 10 candidates are sent from A to B, the number of students in each room is the same. So that means we are having A and B. 10 candidates are sent from A to B. First equation. Second is if 20 students are sent from B to A. If 20 students are sent from B to A, the number of students in A will double the number of students in B. Correct? So these are two equations, we have to solve them. So from first equation we get A minus B is equal to 20. And from second equation we get A plus 20 is equal to 2B minus 40. Or A minus 2B is equal to minus 60. So this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Solve these two equations, we are getting the value of B as 80. So if B is equal to 80, so we are having answer 1 as B is equal to 80. Let us try it. So putting the value of A, 100 minus 10, 90, B plus 10, 80. So this is the answer. Now let us see another question. A wheat sold by a grocer contained 10% low quality wheat. What quantity of good quality wheat should be added to 150 kg of wheat so that a percentage of low quality wheat becomes 5%? So that means what we have to add? We have to add good quality wheat. So let us take initially, if there is a 10% low quality means low quality wheat, it means we are having 90% good quality wheat initially. And now we have to add 100% pure wheat so that the quantity of percentage of low quality wheat becomes 5%. So that means good quality wheat will be 95% now. So let's see the ratio. The ratio is 1:1. That means if we are having 150 kg of wheat, we have to add another 150 kg of wheat, that is 100% pure wheat. So the answer to this is 150, correct? Let us see the third question. The average age of 3 children in the family is 20% of the average age of father. So let us say we are having 3 children, is X, Y, Z. Their average age is equal to 20%. That means 1/5 of the average age of the father and the eldest child. So who is the eldest child? Let us say youngest is this one and this is the eldest child. So that means father plus Z upon 2 average, correct? Father plus Z upon 2. The total age of mother and the youngest child, we are given a variable M and we are given the youngest child as X. So their age is given as 39. Father is given as 26, so we can put 26 over here, right? So what is the age of second child? That means we have to find Y. But we don't have Y in both the equations. So that means we are missing something. We cannot find the value of this middle child. So the answer is none of this. Data inadequate, insufficient. Now let us come to another one. What is the value of M and N if this number is divisible by 8? So if this is divisible by 8, so last 3 digits, they should be divisible by 8. So last 3 digits are 5, 8, N. Let us try to divide by 8. 8, 8 is 8, 7 is 56. Left 2, 8, 3 is 24. So N strikes as 4. So let us see for 4 over here. We are having 2 options. So let us try with this option 4. So putting N is equal to 4. So what is the possibility? What is the divisibility for 11? That means the sum of numbers at even positions and the sum of numbers at odd positions, their difference is a multiple of 11. That means it is divisible by 11. Okay. So let us see to it. So it is M plus 9 plus 4 plus 4 plus 8. And over here 3 plus 0 plus 8 plus 5 plus N. So it comes to M plus 25 at odd positions, and at even positions we get it as 16 plus N. Putting the value of N as 4, we get 20, right? So 20 is over here. So we are having a value as 25 plus M and we are having another value as 20. So it should be 6, so that it becomes 31, and 31 minus 20 is equal to 11. It is divisible by 11. So answer is C4. It is correct. While climbing a pole 15 meter high, a monkey climbs 5 meters and slips 3 meters. So that means in 2 minutes he ascends 2 meters. So in 10 minutes he will go 10 meters. In 10 minutes he will go 10 meters. In another minute he will jump 5 meters. So making it a 15. So that means 10 minutes plus 1 minute, we will get the answer is 11. Oh, it is written in 2 places, sorry. So this is the answer, that is 11. Now another example. When the price of sugar increased by 32%, a family reduced its consumption in such a way that the expenditure on the sugar was only 10% more than before. If 30 kg per month was consumed before, find the new monthly consumption. So again, it is a case of PCG. We will be going for a graph, percentage change. So let us see how do we do it. Let us say initially the consumption was 100, right? And now consumption increased by 32%. So it means it is 32% over here, it increased. Now, so that means it becomes 132. Sorry. So it becomes 132. Now, the consumption, it is given that it is only 10% more than before. So that means there is a change of only 10% in the final place. So that means if I can subtract 22 from this place, I will be getting 110. So 22 is what percentage of 132? So 22 upon 132, that is 1/6 fraction. So that means I have to reduce my consumption by 1/6. That means now I am consuming 5/6. So initially I was consuming 1, I am consuming 5/6. Initially it was 30 given. So if it is 30, I am consuming 5 upon 6 into 30. 6 5s are 5 5s are 25. So I am consuming 25. Now let us come to a good example on compound interest. A man borrows rupees 3,000 at 10% per annum. Okay, no issue. So he borrowed 3,000 rupees at 10%. Okay. How much amount should he pay at the end of third year to clear his dues? So let us say it is the end of first year, it is the end of second year, and it is the end of third year where he'll clear all his dues. So it is 3,000. That means after 1 year, the amount will be, he has to pay is 3,300, but he only pays back 1,000. So that means we are left with 2,300. Again, 10% of it goes for 230. So it becomes, so the amount becomes how much? 2,530. Again, decreased by 1,000 because he's already paid 1,000. So it is 1,530. Again, 10% of it, that means it will be added with 153. So it becomes 1,683. So that means he has to give 1,636 rupees more to clear all his dues, correct? Now, let us go for another question. Question number 8. So at the start of the seminar, the ratio of male and female participants was 3:1. So the ratio was male to female was 3:1, it is given. During tea break, 16 male left and 6 more female arrived. And the ratio became 2:1. No issue. Putting the value of m is equal to 3. That means m is equal to 3f. So put 3f over here. So we'll be having an equation in f. So it will be 3f is equal to 2f plus 12. So the value of, it is, sorry, 3f minus 16. 3f minus 16 is 2f plus 12. So f equals 28. So female equals 28. How many males are there? It can be any. So total is 4. So that means 28 should be multiplied by 4. So that means it is equal to 112. We are interested in this one. So the answer is 112. Now again the question on compound interest. So it is a similar question that I have done initially. It was 7th one. You can try it yourself. I am not doing it again. Now next question of time and work. ABC can do a piece of work in 8 days, 16 days and 24 days. No issue. They all begin together. A continue till last. So let us say we are having a work that goes for x days. A continues till last. So in one day A can do 1/8 of the work, in X days he can do X upon 8 of the work. He continues till last. And C left after 2 days. So that means this is C, this is A, this is B. C left after 2 days. So in 2 days he has done 1/12 of the work, 2 upon 24. Plus B left 1 day before completion. That means he has worked for X minus 1 days. Correct? And the total work is equal to 1. In what time the work will be finished? We have to solve it. So just take the LCM. It is 6x plus 4 plus 3x minus 3 is equal to 1. So it comes to 9x minus 1 is equal to 48. So 9x is equal to 49. So x is 9 5s are 45. Sorry, it is plus 1. 4 minus 3 plus 1. So 9x is equal to 47. X is equal to 5 point something. That is none of the answers. So it is none of these. Correct? Now next. The selling price of product increased by 162. There would be a profit of 17% instead of a loss of 19%. So that is the, at present I am having a 19% loss. If it goes for 162 rupees more, we can have a profit of 17%. So how much is the difference between these percentages? It is equal to 36%. So we can see 36% is equal to 162. Then 100% equals how much? Right? So 100% equals, 162 into 100 upon 36. So how much is this? 12, no, 3. Or how much? Let us cancel by 6. 6 is a 36, 6 2s are 12, 6 7s are 42, 3 2s are 6, 3 9s are 27, 2 50s are 59s are 450. Correct? So 450 are answer? Yes, we have. Okay, now A can complete a work in 10 days. M is 25% more efficient than A, and S is 60% more efficient than B. So that means we are having 3 persons, A, M, and B. So it is written, sorry, A, M, and S. S is 60% more efficient than M. So if S can do a work in 100 days, this M will definitely take 160 days. And if M completes a work in X days, A will complete it in 125. That's simple, days. So efficiency is converted into days. Correct? Now we have to see the ratio. Let us see the ratio first, because then we have to equate if A can do in 10 days, how many days will M take and how many days will this S take. So no issue. So if it is 100, it is 125. That means if it is 4, it is 5. When it is 160, that means this is 4 into 40. So it becomes 5 into 40. So he will take 200 days. He will take 160 days. He will take 100 days. So we are having the ratio over here, that is 10, 8 and 5 days. Correct? So if they work together, so that means in one day they can do 1 upon 10 plus 1 upon 8 plus 1 upon 5 of the work. LCM is 40. 10 4s are 5s are 8s are 17 upon 40. So in one day they can do 17 upon 40 of the work. So total work can be completed in 40 upon 17 days. That is equal to this answer. Correct? That's simple. Now it's a simple case of ratio and proportion. Let us see another again. It is again a simple case of ratio and proportion. In a race of 600 meters, A beat B by 60 meters. That means we are having A, we are having B. So if A covers 600 meters, B covers 540 meters. And in a race of 500 meters, B beats C by 25 meters. So it is 500. It will be 475. Difference of 25. So the question is, A beats C in 400 meter race by how many meters? So again it is easy, we can find the ratio. So if it is 500, it is 475. Right? So if it is 540, it is definitely more. So it will become 475 into 540 upon 500. Okay? Just solve it. So this value will become something like we have to solve. 5 tens are, 5 nines are, 5 fives are, 5 twos are, 5 19s are, 227. So this value become 513. So now what we have got? We have got it as, if A covers in 600 meters, this C will cover 513 meters. If A covers 400 meters, so this C will cover definitely less than this one. So it is into 4 upon 6, and this comes to be 300 something. So let me calculate. It is 342. So if A covers 400 meters, C covers 542 meters, though there is a difference of how much? 58. So A will beat C by 58 meters. This is the answer. Now let us see the another question, 14th. On a cash payment of that will settle a bill for 250 chairs at rupees 50, discount of 20%, then discount of 15%, then discount of 5%. So it is the case of successive discounts. So what will be the answer? So it is very easy. We are having 250 chairs. We are having cost is 50 per chair. Discount of 20% means we have to give 4/5 of the value. Discount of 50 means we have to give 85%. So 85% means it is 17 upon 20th of the value we have to give. Then a discount of 5%. That means it is 95 upon 100 that we have to give. So it is 19 upon 20 that we have to give. So we can just solve this thing. We will be arriving at an answer as 8075. So this will be the answer. Correct? Let us come to another question. A shopkeeper sold a TV for 17940 with a discount of 8%. So that means discount is given on a mark price. So let us find out the mark price. The mark price will be 17940 into, it will be more. Mark price will be more. So it is into discount of 8%. That means it will be 100 upon 92. It's a case of fractions we have discussed. See. So this value will become 19500. Okay, anyway. Now, and gained 19.6%. So let us find the cost price also. So selling price is 17940 and cost price is less than this one. So it will be 100 upon 119.6. So we'll be getting the answer as, let us say it is 15000. So it is the cost price. It is a mark price. So what is saying, if no discount is allowed, that means it is sold at the mark price. What can be the gain percent? So we'll see over here what is the gain percent. It is a gain of 19500 minus 1500, that is equal to 4500 on 15,000 into 100 is equal to 30%. It is the answer. Correct? Okay. Now next, at a certain rate of interest, that is simple interest, rupees 2000 becomes 2650 in 5 years. So that means we get 650 in 5 years. We get interest as 130 rupees in a year. So 130 rupees out of 2000 becomes something. So let us say it is 6.5% rate of interest. Now the question is, if rate has been increased by 3%, that means we will be getting 15% more on 2000. So what is 15% of 2000? 15% of 2000, it is 300 more. So instead of 2650, I'll be getting 300 rupees more. It becomes 2950. It is not any choice over here. So it is none of these. Now good question on trains. Our average speed of train is 20% less on return journey than on onward journey. So if on onward journey, the speed is S. On return journey, the speed is 4S upon 5. While returning, it halts for half an hour. So it will take half hour over here when reaching this, and again then it will be getting back. If the total time taken is 23 hours, so total time is given as 23 hours. And total journey is 1000 meters, that means 500 onwards, 500 return journey. Kilometers, okay. So let us find the speed on the return journey. So time is equal to distance upon speed. First we have covered the difference or distance of 500 with the speed of S. Then we waited off for half an hour. Then we have a return journey on the speed of 4S upon 5. So that means I can have 5 upon 4S like this. So take half over here. It will become 23 minus half, that is 22 and a half. And can represent 45 upon 2. And then take Cancel it. It is 125. It gets 625. 625 plus 500. 625 plus 500. It will be 1125 upon S. Let us see if we can cancel something. 9 5s are 9 1s are 9 2s are 80, 9 5s are 45, 5 2s are 10, 5 25. So the value of S comes to be 50. So the value of S comes 50, but on return journey the value is 4s upon 5. So 4 into 50 upon 5, the answer is 40. So on the return journey, the speed is 40 km per hour. Again, next question, my interesting question. A person bought 2 tables for 2200. He sells one at 5% loss and another at 6% profit. So he is having no profit, no loss. So that means the ratio of their price is 6:5. So when total is 11, ratio is this one. When the total is 2200, so that means it is multiplied by 200, multiplied by 200, multiplied by 200. This value is 1200. This is 1000. So we can see the answer 1200, 1000. Correct? Anyway, next. We are having 2 trains. One is Mumbai Express, left Delhi for Mumbai. Left Delhi. So we have started from Delhi, from Mumbai at 14:30. So let us make it as 2:30 p.m. and is running at a speed of 60 km per hour. Now we are having another train that starts from Delhi and it starts at 4:30 with a speed of 80 km per hour. So how many kilometers from Delhi will the trains meet? So it starts 4:30. So that means starts 2 hours after this train has started. So this train has covered a distance of 120 meters. That means at 4:30 this train is over here and both are going same direction. So that means the relative speed of this is 20 kilometers more. 80 minus 60. So 20 kilometer per hour. So if it has to cover a distance of 120 kilometers, relative distance, so how many hours it will take? It will take 6 hours because 120 upon 20 gives 6 hours. But in 6 hours, how much will this train run? Because speed is 80 km per hour, so 80 into 6, it will give us 480 kilometers. So that means from Delhi, this train will meet this train at a distance of 480. We are having the answer 480. Now comes the last answer. 2 pipes A and B can fill a tank in 20 hours and 30 hours respectively. Both the pipes are opened. So that means if both the pipes are opened, they can fill a tank in how many hours? 1 upon 20 plus 1 upon 30. It comes to be 12 hours. Right? So when the tank is 1/3 full. So when the tank is 1/3 full, so that means it has taken 4 hours to fill the tank. Now the work is left for 8 hours. But now the tank will not be filled in 8 hours. Why? Because a leak develops through which 1/4 of the water supplied by both pipes leak out. So that means now efficiency becomes 3/4 because 1/4 is wasted. So when efficiency becomes 3/4, time definitely will be more taken more. So it will be 4/3. So initially when the time taken is 8, now the time taken will be 8 into 4 upon 3 for the same 2/3 part. So it will be 32 upon 3. So it comes to be 10 whole 2 upon 3. So total time taken is 10 whole 2 upon 3 plus 4. It is 14 2 upon 3. That is the answer. Right? So I will be putting more videos of these sort of questions which are generally asked in the exams. And if you like my video, just share it, subscribe it. Thank you.